Welcome to my live. Welcome to my channel. This is Adani here with another reading. What you need to know right now. So let's get some messages. Let's clear the energy in the space as I call my guides, call my ancestors. May only the most accurate and necessary messages come through for the highest good of all. So be. So I'm going to start off with my angel cards, okay? Everyone is doing well on this Sunday evening. Give everybody time to get on in here. Ooh. Get these out. How's everybody been? So I'm going to start off with some angel messages. Divine angels, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Come on in, everybody. Yes, there will be time for the questions. I'm going to go through my general messages first, okay? Thank you. First card is opportunity to forgive. So I could be speaking to someone that there's a person that needs your forgiveness, okay? They're going to be coming in to ask for forgiveness, okay? And always remember that forgiveness is for ourselves, is not for the other person, right? It's kind of like a way to release ourselves from whatever, connection that we have with that energy, right? So holding on to unforgiveness is almost like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die, to unalive. So this is an opportunity for you to forgive someone. This could have been a loved one that hurt you, a romantic person, or a family member, just someone that, did something that wasn't so good to you, okay? This person might not even come out and ask you for forgiveness. Maybe this is just something that you just need to do on your own. So the angels are saying that there's an opportunity to forgive. Says that this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiven thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So as you go on to forgive, it releases you, it heals you, and allows you to move forward. Holding on to unforgiveness also creates obstacles and blockages in our lives, when especially when you're trying to manifest, So just go ahead and forgive who needs to forgive. Like I said, trying to manifest shower of abundance, it opens the doors for blessings to flow into your life. Just because you're forgiving someone does not necessarily mean that you need to, welcome them back into your life. You can still have your boundaries in place, okay? You're just pretty much just letting yourself go from that energy. You're freeing yourself, you're releasing yourself, and you're opening the doors for abundance to come into your life. Okay, so if you're noticing that you're having some stagnancies, things are not working out for you, look within yourself. Who do you need to forgive? What baggage are you holding on to? There's an ex that's trying to come back. Okay, maybe just forgive, but you don't have to let them back in your life. Okay, it's okay for you to speak your truth, Let them know what they did wrong, forgive, and keep it moving. Okay? So you need to be assertive. Okay? There's some blessings that's coming. It says to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow. So, there's abundance here, right? If you're not receiving it right now, maybe you need to release the worry about money. Okay? If you're worrying and stressing over money, money's going to run away from you. Okay? So you need to have like this, allow money to flow into your life. You just have to know that you know that you know that the money you need is going to be made available to you. You have to trust and know that you will always be provided for. When you're not worrying about money, money is going to flow to you. But when you're stressing over money or where the bills are going to come from, money's going to run away from you. That is just the energy. That's just how it works. And I've experienced this firsthand. I noticed that when I'm just enjoying my life, not worried about how my bills are going to be paid, those bills just get paid. I don't even know how, but the money will always be made available. But when I'm counting my pennies, like, oh, I can't buy this, I can't spend this because I have that bill, I'm always in that lack energy. So release that fear of lack, release any poverty mentalities. You want to settle, you want this Starbucks drink, but you're like, oh no, I have to save, I can't spend. Money is there to spend. The more you release it, the more you receive it. Okay? Spirit wants you to be honest with yourself. Okay? So there's something that you're probably, not trying to face at this time, or acting like that thing or that situation is not, existent. So Spirit wants you to look within and be honest with yourself. It says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So what I'm getting right now from Spirit is that there's somebody here that needs to be honest with themselves. This could be in regards to it's time to go. Maybe there's a situation that you need to leave. It's time to go. This could be your job. You're not happy there. The people are very toxic. Your boss is toxic. They see all the negativity and the drama and they act like they don't see it. When you're working hard, standing, doing your best, working really hard, they act like they don't see you doing that. But the 1 minute that you just look at your phone and check something, oh, then they see that, So the energy is very toxic. They don't appreciate your hard work. Spirit said it's time to go. There's something better. There's a situation another job, thank you guys, that can bring more money to you, okay? There's something that you can be doing that can actually bring more money. And I know sometimes it's not going to be easy to just drop everything and move on to, leave your job. But you can start now looking, okay? Start now looking and you're going to find something that pays more. If there's a creative project that you know how to do, start now doing it. It can actually bring you financial dividends. Okay. And for a small percentage of you, this is actually somebody that you need to leave, like a relationship. Okay. You need to walk away from a relationship. Let me get one more card from my little magic cards here, and then we're going to move into the free questions. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you for the gifts. As you come into the live, please share the live to somebody, to a friend, to a loved one, anybody you feel that might need an answer to a question, okay? All right, let's get a card from here. Raindrops. It says, take a chance on them. Hmm. So there's somebody that's probably trying to come into your life right now, okay? Maybe you met a new friend, or there's someone that needs your assistance, or there's someone that you need assistance from, maybe to cover you during this time, or someone needs you. It's like a new person that's coming into your life, a friend that's coming into your life that might need some assistance in some way or the other. So you're trying to decide if you should take a chance on this person. Okay. So just keep in mind that there might be somebody coming into your life, a new friend. Spirit says that it's okay to interact with people, but always, you know, have boundaries set. Okay. Don't be completely, how can I say it? Don't, always save space for yourself. Don't let someone completely into your, your sacred space, your personal space. Hold some secrets to yourself. Don't be completely transparent. And because she has an umbrella and it's black, it's almost like as you're opening yourself to new relationships and friendships, keep that level of protection for yourself, like self-preservation, okay? Because you really are not sure of this new person that you're interacting with, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. And be your true self, okay? Be your true self. Don't seek anyone's approval. It's okay to be you. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? You also have the forgive card again. Forgive. There's somebody that you need to forgive. It could be this friend. It could be this friend, right? You took a chance on them, and they betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back. So that's what I'm getting. But you need to forgive that situation and move on. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. So let's move on to the. Do we have any questions already?
Yes, we do. Thank you for the gift, Rebecca. And she wants to know, will her and Jacob reconcile?
Her and Jacob?
Yes.
Okay.
Rebecca and Jacob.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Keep an eye on both YouTube and TikTok. Divine Spirit, will Jacob and Rebecca reconcile? 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 Okay. Yes, you guys will reconcile. You got 4 yeses, actually. You have the King of Swords. So Jacob might want you guys to have a conversation about everything that happened. They're going to want you guys to be completely transparent on this situation, on whatever you guys intentions are in this relationship. Okay, they have faith and hope that this situation will heal, and you guys can come back together. I feel like there's major love here, Ace of Cups, between you and Jacob. Okay, they have love for you, and they want to bring structure and stability back to this relationship. So this time around, when y'all reconcile, this he's gonna be a lot more, taking that leadership position. I don't know if he's the father of your children, if y'all have kids, and if you're still within childbearing ages, he wants to be the father of your children. Okay, so that's what I got. Next question.
Our second gift of the night, Amanda wants to know.
Thanks, Amanda.
Amanda wants to know if Marcus and her are going to get engaged.
Okay, Divine Spirit, will Marcus and Amanda engage? Will Marcus and Amanda get engaged? Will Marcus and Amanda get engaged? Will Marcus and Amanda get engaged? What's that door? Will Marcus and Amanda get engaged? Will Marcus and Amanda get engaged? Okay, so I feel like you all will get engaged, okay? Because the Magician card is here, so I see you trying to manifest that, and create this situation, okay? But right, it's gonna take some time, okay? It's gonna take some time because I feel like due to whatever, like, issues that y'all have had, okay? Whatever issues that y'all have had has made him, like, there's a wall up a little bit, okay? There's a wall up between you and him right now, and it's going to take some time for that situation to kind of like where you gain their trust or they gain your trust, because there's trust issues here due to some illusions or something that might have happened, some lies or untruth. Spirit wants you to be patient, okay? Be patient. You need to give this time. Okay, it can happen with the magician card because the magician is able to manifest anything they want. They have all that they need. They have all the tools they need, but you need to, there's a slight waiting period, okay? You don't want to force the issue. You don't want to force the engagement because it's going to create this like, it's going to make him feel some type of way. Let things happen organically. Things need to wait. Y'all need to heal whatever drama problems that y'all had before. So it's going to take a little time, okay? But y'all will get engaged, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Next question.
On YouTube, Shweta wants to know what's coming towards her.
Okay. Let's use this card. Divine Spirit, what is coming towards Shweta? What is coming towards Shweta? What is coming towards Shweta?
Thanks for the gifts.
What's coming towards Shweta? Thanks for the gifts, guys. As you're coming in, please give me a like, share, me a follow, or subscribe. What's coming towards Shweta? Oh, wow. Shweta, you got some good things coming towards you. You got the star card, so you definitely have healing coming towards you. You have blessings from the universe, okay? The High Priestess and the star card, I don't know if you're, if your psychic gifts are being activated. You could go through a spiritual awakening, okay? You have balance being restored. You got healing here with the Temperance card. There's a relationship that you've been waiting for. You know, you've been building, trying to, you know, see if this is going to go anywhere or come to fruition. It's coming, okay? Patience is needed, but the lovers is here. It's coming, okay? I see you working really hard, trying to maybe save money. You've been working hard, putting things together. And I do see this relationship coming with this fire sign man. He could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It's a new beginning that y'all are going to have, okay? Spark is coming back to this relationship. This relationship, there was a lot of secrets here before, but there's a renewal. There's a renewal. I see like things coming back alive again. A relationship that wasn't working out before is going to come back to fruition after a waiting period where you had to heal and they had to heal. And now both of you are going to come together as one, and the love is now here. Okay? Next question. Thanks for the gift, guys.
On TikTok, thank you for the gift, Daisy. Daisy wants to know what's coming towards her.
Okay, just a general message.
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Spirit, what's coming towards Daisy? What's coming towards Daisy? What's coming towards Daisy? What do you want Daisy to know? What do you want Daisy to know? What's her message? Card for a current situation. Ooh, love's coming towards you. What's her challenge? What's her advice? You got love. Okay. So you got some wishes coming true. Maybe you've been wishing for a new love, but you got the Nine of Cups as the overall energy. So you do have your wishes being fulfilled. You got new love, girl. New love is coming towards you. Your obstacle, your challenge, your warning is Ten of Swords. Don't bring the energy from the past into this situation. you've been betrayed, you've been treated badly, maybe you've had some bad relationships. Don't bring that energy to this relationship, where you're not trusting people, you're afraid. You don't bring that toxic energy from the exes into this relationship. Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith, take a chance, take a risk with this situation. It's okay to be vulnerable. This person is somebody that you've wished for, and it's going to be a true love. Another outcome here is the Five of Swords. So watch out for gossip. Keep your business to yourself, okay? That means this new love, don't go discussing it with your coworkers, your friends, and everything. Wait, give your relationship time to manifest. This new love is going to turn into probably even a marriage. Y'all going to move in together. Four of Wands, stability, security. 1111. You've manifested this. There's going to be an equal give and take. So congratulations, new love, overflowing love. Next question.
Thank you for the gift, Abdul. And Abdul wants to know.
Thanks for the gift.
Will he get the job he interviewed for?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Abdul get the job he interviewed for? Will Abdul get the job he interviewed for?
Daisy says thanks.
You're welcome, Daisy. Will Abdul get the job he interviewed for? Abdul get the job he interviewed for? Yes, you will. You're gonna get the job. You got all yeses. Well, yes, no, and a yes. Okay, so you're gonna get the job, okay, Abdul. But the warning here is, be careful what you're signing up for, okay? It's like this job is gonna have like this hold on you. Okay, they're going to want to try to control you. They're going to, I don't know if it's going to be like a contract you have to sign. Make sure you read everything. You're going to make a lot of money from it, though. You will get the job, but there's something binding about it. There's something binding about it, okay? That's what I'm saying. So the devil card is here. So this is a job that is going to be like a strong hold on you, okay? Where they'll make you sign a contract for a certain amount of time. But there's a lot of growth there, though. There's a lot of growth. So it's a good thing. So yes, you will get the job. Next question.
On TikTok, Manda wants to know, thank you for the gift, Manda.
Thank you.
She wants to know, will Dalwick want to have something more stable with her?
Divine Spirit. And one more thing with Abdul, at the job, there's toxic energy there. So just be careful, watch your back, but it's going to pay. You're going to be happy with the money, but just be careful with the environment and the people. Okay. Give me that question again.
Amanda wants to know, will Dalwick want to have something more stable with her?
Okay, Divine Spirit. Will Dalwick want to have something stable with Amanda? Would Darwick want to have some? Is Amanda her name?
Manda.
Manda. Would Darwick want to have something stable with Manda? Would Darwick want to have something stable with Manda? Yes, 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 they do. They want to have something very stable because the Emperor is all about structure, stability, security, okay? And the Star card, they see you as like a gift from the universe, like you're their person. This person is going to be very happy to have you on their arm. Six of Wands, they want success. They want this situation to be a successful relationship. I don't know if your person is going to be someone that's going to be famous in the future, or a celebrity, or someone that is going to be in the spotlight in some type of way. So they have a future where they're going to be in the limelight. Okay, so there's a celebrity status here that could come about. If they're not a celebrity now, they will be, or you will be, okay? But this relationship is going to be very, very successful. It's like a power couple is what I'm getting. Next question.
On YouTube, Sayan wants to know if they can have an angel message.
Angel message. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, where are my angel cards? Sayan, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Divine angels, what messages do you have for Sayan? What messages do you have for seance? What messages do you have for seance? Divine angels, what messages do you have for seance? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know right now? Giving and receiving. What else do they need to know, Spirit? Ooh, cleanse and detoxify. Last card. Joy. I saw this when I was shuffling. I kept going. See? I saw this when I was shuffling and I kept going. So you got a new partner. I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure and it came out. New partner. So the angels want you to know there's a new partner. I don't know if you've met them yet. If you haven't, you will. Whether you're in a relationship or not, there's a new partner. It says a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and joy. So you're gonna meet somebody new. Okay, you got coming in. They're coming on in on a white horse. You got giving and receiving, okay? So it says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, that means give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So this new relationship, right? There has to be an equal give and take. You cannot be on one side where you're constantly giving your time, giving your energy, giving, and you're not receiving in return, right? I feel like maybe the last relationship you were in, it was something like that. It was very one-sided. But this new partner that Spirit is bringing into your life, there's going to be an equal give and take, okay? You also have cleanse and detoxify. So I don't know if you just ended a situation, okay? And if you haven't, they're asking you to release something from your life because you have something new coming in. You have a new beginning coming in. So cleanse and detoxify. It says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, will help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So Spirit wants you to cleanse and detoxify. That could be different things. That could be, literally doing a detox, right? Maybe getting rid of like things that you're eating and drinking that's not so good for you because you got a new partner coming in. You want to look your best. You want to feel your best. This can also be cleanse and detoxify certain people out of your life. Okay, maybe the ex, or maybe you need to release things and people that are no longer serving your highest good. Okay, and your outcome is joy. So there's joy here for you. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So you're going to be completely happy with joy. This is amazing. So you got this new partner coming in. There's going to be an equal give and take. Maybe they're going to introduce you to a more healthier lifestyle, and you're going to be full of happiness, full of joy. So that's the message the angels have for you. Congratulations. Next question.
On TikTok, Anushka wants to know if Jeffrey will be a good influence on your life.
Well, Jeffrey, what's her name?
Anushka.
Okay. Ooh, the energy is strong in here tonight. It's strong, Lord. Ooh. All right, Spirit. Will Jeffrey be a good influence?
Yeah.
on Anushka's relationship. Is that what she's asking?
Yes.
Ask that question again.
Anushka wants to know if Jeffrey will be a good influence in their life.
Okay. Will Jeffrey be a good influence in Anushka's life? Will Jeffrey be a good influence in Anushka's life? Will Jeffrey be a good influence in Anushka's life, Spirit? Well, I mean, we got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, and you know the Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. It trumps all the other cards. So I feel like they're going to be a good influence in your life, okay? We have the Lovers card, okay? They're going to also help you make a major choice in your life. They're going to help you. Maybe there's something that you're trying to decide to do. They're going to help you make that decision, maybe to move on from something, walk away from something or a relationship that wasn't working for your highest good. They're going to help you to, learn how to be more independent, okay? Learn how to be a better version of yourself. So there's something, they're a good influence, okay? They're going to show you that you need to leave certain things that are holding you back. Okay, they're going to help you make great decisions. There's a choice. There's something you need to decide on. Maybe it's leaving something, walking away from something, and becoming more independent, more financially independent. But they're here to bring the Sun. I don't know if they're like, the Sun is a masculine energy, so that's Jeffrey. So they're coming with very positive energy. Okay, so yes, your answer is yes. Thank you, guys.
On YouTube, Joao wants to know what he should expect from July and August.
Joel.
Yes.
Okay, Divine Spirit, what? You're welcome. Sayan. Okay, what does Joel need to experience for July and August? Give us a card for July.
What he should expect.
What should Joel expect for July and August, Spirit? Give us a card for July. Go ahead and give me a like, please. Share this live. Thank you. What should Joel expect for July? Give us a card for July. Give us a card for August. Ooh, you got a new beginning. So for July, you got the Page of Cups. Okay. So I don't know if you're interested in someone or someone's interested in you. July, you could meet somebody in July. I see you being very active in the community, maybe a friends group. There's a woman holding a heart here for you, okay? But I don't know if you have some type of attachment. There's something where, you're kind of, there's someone holding on to you or something you're holding on to. But I feel like you're going to start to reveal your true intentions towards somebody, because the Page of Cups is here. So I don't know if you're going to meet somebody that you find very attractive, you feel connected to, and maybe you're already in a situation, okay, that you cannot really do something, but because I see an attachment here. So you're kind of attached. But there's somebody that you're going to meet in July, where somebody in the community or friends group, there's going to be a new beginning for you, some type of passionate connection that you could have with that person, okay? Then in August, uh, maybe due to that situation, you're going to have to, come to terms, with, or maybe be honest, about how you feel about that person. But I do see you going through some type of major change. Okay. So you're going to have to use your intuition and decide on the next move that you need to make, because you have anxiety with the third eye chakra. So you're going to have to make a decision. It has something to do with this female in your life. Okay. That you're connected to, all tied up. But there's a major change after an ending. So maybe this person wants to come back in your life, and maybe you need to ask for forgiveness or apologize, or they're going to want to ask for forgiveness and apologize. But you've already met somebody new, and you're going to have to make a decision. So in July, I see you connecting with someone, having maybe a new spark of passion, fun, and everything. And then August is going to be where you have to either decide on one person. So I see you ending one situation and moving on to something else. It's not going to be an easy thing. So a lot of fun in July, but August is going to get serious, where you have to be the King of Swords. You're going to have to use your logic. You're going to have to make a head over heart decision about a situation, a person in your life. Okay. So there's a relationship that is here, a woman holding a heart. So there's a person that loves you or will be in love with you, okay, that you will have to make a decision about, okay? So that's what I got.
Thank you for the gift, Robin. And Robin wants to know if Lonnie will ever ask her to marry him. I'll marry her. Wait, no. Robin wants to know, will Lonnie ever ask her to marry him, or does she need to move on with her life?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Lonnie propose to Robin? Will Lonnie propose to Robin?
Joelle says thank you.
You're welcome. Did it resonate, Joelle? Will Lonnie propose to Robin? Will Lonnie, right?
Yeah, Lonnie and Robin.
Okay. Will Lonnie propose to Robin? Make sure you're going back and forth from TikTok to YouTube. Will Lonnie propose? Your cards keep jumping, Robin. Will Lonnie propose to Robin? Will Lonnie propose to Robin? Okay. So I'm going to say no. There's no on this card. You see the no? There's a no. We have the 7 of Cups. Okay. So Lonnie, right, is pretty much creating an illusion to you. Okay. It's almost like smoke and mirrors. So he's dealing with other options. Okay. And we also have the 5 of Wands with the no on it as well. So this is like conflict, disagreements. This could also be conflict in his head. He's very conflicted about the relationship, okay? I feel like there's other people competing for his attention. So I don't see him proposing right now, okay? I do see that at some point, this cycle is going to end. This relationship is going to end with you and Lonnie, okay? So that is the answer to your question.
Okay, on TikTok, Queen B wants to know if she will be financially stable next year.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Queen B be financially stable next year? 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 Yes, you got the overall energy as the 4 of Wands. So that's stability and security. You could even purchase a home next year. You can even like move. Okay. Um, so the first card I have is Three of Swords with a no on it. Okay. So it's like given like you had a breakup or you will have a breakup if you're in a relationship right now. So after this like pain and disappointment that you're going through or you will go through or you have gone through, because I feel like this is something that you've probably already experienced or experiencing now. This is going to cause you to like really like go ham on whatever you're doing for money. You're going to start working really hard. I don't know if you're going to get a new job with like a firm or a company, a major company, and you're going to make a lot of wealth. Okay. So after this disappointment, because the Three of Swords is here, you saw me shuffle. There is this hurt, this pain. It says pain on top. After going through this, you got this wealth that's going to come through. I don't know, even if it's after, if you're a divorce, a settlement, there's something that you're going to get, a payout after this pain that you suffer. Okay. We never want money through pain, but I see you coming into a lot of money to where you're going to be able to, do some big things with. Maybe even purchase a home or move into a better home or something like that. Or even invest in a property if you already have a home, like Airbnb or something like that. So I do see next year being very profitable for you, but there is a Three of Swords here. So I don't know if you're going to go through a breakup if you're still in a relationship or you've already gone through this. Next question.
On YouTube, Chicho wants to know if they will get #1 in the prize they're competing in.
Okay, Chicho?
Yeah.
Okay, Divine Spirit, will Chicho win first place? Will Chicho win first place? Will Chicho win first place? This jumped out. Knight of Cups. I'm going to put it back in. Will Chicho win first place? Chicho win first place. Will Chicho win first place? Ooh. Chicho, there's a lot of competition, okay? So 7 of Cups, lots of choices that they're going to have to make. You're competing with a lot of people, but there's a no on it. 5 of Wands, that's the competition, okay? Crabs reaching out for the bucket, crabs in a bucket, how do you say that? You have another no. And then the Hangman, okay? Which is like sacrificing or lack of direction or something like that, and that is also no. So I don't see you getting first place, okay? I don't see you getting first place. Maybe in order to get first place, you need to look at things in a different way, have a different perspective. You need to come with something different, okay? You have to be really, really like, you might need to change the direction of whatever you're planning to do for you to get first place. But I do see that, maybe you're going to regret something. Don't take this loss too seriously like that, okay? Because I see sadness and regret. Sorry, I wish I had a better answer. Next question.
On TikTok, Des wants to know, will De Jesus reach out to her after his family made confusion on her? Or made up lies on her, actually.
Will Jesus reach out to Des?
Yes.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Jesus reach out to Des? 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 Yes, they are. Okay. You got all 3 yeses. The star card. So there's going to be healing after this. Okay. The 10 of Cups. emotional happiness. There's going to be, you guys are going to be happy again. And then the Six of Pentacles, they're going to be an equal give and take. Right now, he's in this energy, okay? He's sad. He's, not happy right now, okay? Right now, he could be regretting a lot of things, focused on the things that didn't work out. But I feel like once you guys have a conversation, okay, because the king and queen is here. So you guys are a match. You guys are a complete match. The truth will be, he's going to see the truth. He's going to see the truth. Okay. You see the king of swords has truth on it. He's going to see, thanks for the gift. He's going to see that you were the truth. Okay. He's going to see the crap that his family did. He's sad, but he's going to see the truth, and there's going to be healing and restoration, and you guys are going to have an equal give and take in this relationship. He still has hope and faith in this relationship. He's just right now sad, focused on whatever that's going on, but he's going to come around. Next question.
On YouTube, Michaela wants to know, are Emmanuel's intentions genuine?
Okay. Divine Spirit, is Emmanuel's intentions genuine for Michaela? 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 Is Emmanuel's intentions genuine? Okay, well, initially, they weren't, okay, because he still was kind of like entertaining other options, not really sure, just feeding you little things in the beginning. But now, I feel like he loves your energy. You make him happy. You stand out than the rest. So he feels like this is a situation that can actually grow into something really, really, like structured, stable, like, he can build a future with you. So yes, now his intentions are, initially he came in thinking that it was going to be like nothing serious. But when he got to know you, you're the sun, you shine, you make him feel happy, you bring so much joy. Maybe you make him laugh. You just make him feel good. So he definitely wants to make things grow with you. So his intentions are good.
Sea Dog on TikTok, thank you for the gift.
Thanks for the gift.
And they want to know, will them and Craig make up after this fight?
What's his name?
Sea Dog.
Sea Dog?
Yes.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Sea Dog and Craig reconcile? Will Sea Dog and Craig reconcile? Will Sea Dog and Craig reconcile? Who's that laughing on TikTok? What's that? I see laughing emojis.
On TikTok?
Yeah. Will Sea Dog and Craig. Will Sea Dog and Craig reconcile? Will Sea Dog and Craig reconcile? Oh, whatever happened was bad with the 10 of Swords, 10 swords in the back, betrayal, backstabbing. So, whatever happened between you guys was really bad. Okay. I feel like y'all are gonna reconcile. Okay. You will reconcile, but it's gonna take a while because they're gonna hold back from you for a while. They're gonna hold their feelings back and not really be open to you. And then at some point, you guys are gonna reunite and be, close again. You got the Four of Wands. So it's going to be like a celebration, reunion, coming home. It's kind of destined. It's going to happen. It's fated. Okay. Maybe after a situation, a major change is going to happen to one of you to where, y'all are going to have a reason to come back together and celebrate. There's something that's going to take place that's going to bring healing. So I feel like after this situation that happened, they're going to move on and try to have a situation with someone else, but it's not going to work out. They're going to walk away from that person and then come back to you to heal and reunite. So that's what I see. Next question.
On YouTube, Priya wants to know what are Sibal's current feelings for her.
Okay, let's use this card. What lies beneath? Let's get the hidden messages for Priya and Sibal. What messages do you want for Priya, Spirit? And Sibal? What messages do you want for Priya and Sibal? I have keeping you a secret, okay? So I don't know if Sibal is keeping you a secret. Bugaboo. Somebody's a bugaboo. You might need to fit this where are you either if he's not a bugaboo to you, then he feels that you're this, okay? So maybe he doesn't want you to reach out to him at certain times. You know, he needs you to, you know, sometimes he might even have to block your calls because he doesn't want a certain person to, you know that y'all are involved. There's a hater here. There's a hater in you guys' energy. There's somebody that definitely doesn't want you guys to be together. That person could be causing total drama. Okay. Total drama, you know, in their life. There's somebody in their life that does not like you. Okay. So the person is total drama and they're tired of the drama. So in order to prevent any drama, they need to keep you a secret. Okay. So it's almost given like Sibal could have something going on, a private relationship. They want you to be a private relationship right now. They want to keep you a secret. They hide all evidence of you guys knowing each other. That's what it's given. Okay. So maybe they did something, but they're going to come in to give an apology, but it's a fake apology. They're wearing a mask. You see that? He's holding flowers, but he has a mask on. So it's given like sorry, but not sorry. So maybe Sibal is going to come in to try to apologize for something they did, but it's not authentic. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. So this is almost like Spirit is letting you know that you need to move on to something better. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. So maybe this is an advice to you. Okay? Get rid of this situation. Destroyed, shattered, broken. It's already, this relationship is not worth resolving, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Copycat. So I don't know what that means. Copycat. So that's what I'm getting. They're trying to keep you a secret, make this a private relationship. Spirit is asking you to just toss that out and focus on something new in your life. Next question.
Shan wants to know on TikTok, will Shan and Kyle... Oh, she wants to know if her and Kyle are going to have a spicy time soon.
Divine Spirit. You're welcome, Priya. Will Shannon, her name is what? Shan and Kyle have a spicy time soon. Will Shan and Kyle have a spicy time soon? Will Shan and Kyle have a spicy time soon? Will Shan and Kyle have a spicy time soon? Oh, yes. Yes, you will. You got the Six of Pentacles, so there's going to be an equal give and take. That means both of you all are definitely wanting this, okay? Temperance card, so it's not going to be so soon. Maybe there's something going on to where you might need to be a little bit patient. There's some things that they need to resolve in their life and make things available, or make things um, comfortable for y'all to have spicy time. Okay, I don't know if they have someone else in their life and they need to, get over some hurdles. Okay, but I do see that spicy time. It's nothing huge. It's page of wands. So it's not gonna be like a real hot rendezvous. Is going to be something very small. Okay, I'm not calling their wand small, but it's not like it's going to be like a real like short-lived fling. Next question.
On YouTube, Queen Bean wants to know what.
Queen who?
Queen Bean.
Okay, I thought we did a queen bee.
That was on TikTok. This is Queen Bean, like pinto bean.
Okay.
That was Queen Bee on TikTok. I just want to know, what are her crush's feelings towards her? They're no contact.
No contact. Okay. Divine Spirit, what is Queen Bean's crushes feelings? Okay, I'm led to use. Let's get the messages. Where's my messages of love? Oh, here we go. Let's get you this deck as well. What lies beneath? Let's see what messages do you have for Queen Bean's crush? What's their feelings towards them? Queen Bean's crush. What do they need to say but they're not saying? Ooh, this flower. They're in their feels. In their feels. So this person, I don't know if they're still remembering something about you two, okay, that had them feeling some type of way. Sexual protection. And in this purse, they're pulling out a condom. So I don't know if they saw something about you or heard something. Maybe they feel like, you could be involved with someone else, or maybe they felt like you were intimate with someone else or something like that. So they're feeling some type of way about you right now. Falling apart, falling into pieces. So they feel like this situation is something that has already, like, it's not gonna work. Okay, they feel something is toxic. I don't know if they felt like you were behaving toxic. Okay, hater. So they're upset at you for something. Okay, they're upset about something to you. They might have found out something. Okay, they could have heard something about you. I don't know if you guys have mutual friends or know anything, or they saw something on your social media, but they felt like they were getting played. They felt like maybe you were telling lies or manipulating them in some type of way. So they're still kind of like in their feelings about something. Okay, game over. So they feel that it's over with, and somebody wants an apology, but whoever that's going to apologize is not going to be sincere. Okay, maybe they felt this was a love story, and feel free to flip this over if it's the other way around. You felt that this was this fairy tale love story, but somebody effed up. They know they messed up. Okay, and just it's just ended. It's ended. So they feel like it's game over. It's not gonna work. That this is done. So an apology is needed, but the person is not sincere. Or maybe if you're the one that was in the wrong, you need to apologize. But if they're the ones that did something wrong, and you're waiting for an apology, Spirit wants you to know it's gonna be a fake apology. Next question.
Sassy on TikTok wants to know if her and Charles will reconcile
Shataria said, did she get skipped
on YouTube.
on YouTube?
We
You're welcome, Queen Bean.
we haven't gotten to your question yet.
Shataria, you weren't skipped, okay? We still got you in mind. We have other questions that were before you. You're not skipped. I see you. We'll get to you for sure. Okay, give me that question again.
Sassy wants to know, will her and Charles reconcile?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Sassy and Charles reconcile? Will Sassy and Charles reconcile? Will Sassy? Ooh, I think yes, with the star card. That jumped out. That flipped out. You're welcome. That flipped out. So I see healing. Y'all could reconcile this July, this Cancer season. This is the Chariot. Okay? The doors will be open for that. Now, when they come in, they want to speak something to you. They do want to tell you something. They do want to have a conversation with you. They want clarity. So be in a place to where you be assertive, speak your truth, speak your mind. Let them know whatever that, you felt they did wrong, or they will be letting you know what they feel like you did wrong. Somebody was exposed for something, but I feel like peace is going to be restored. Joy is going to be restored. You guys are going to be a couple again, okay? So yes, I see restoration. I see reconciliation. I don't know why I keep saying restoration. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. They're going to come in this month of July that's coming up. It's coming in very soon. Or Cancer season. So Cancer season starts tomorrow, I think. So anywhere from now to the ending of July, they should be back. You guys should be reconciled. Next question.
On YouTube, Shateria asks if she can have a love message from the person on her mind.
Okay. Let's get you a love message. Where's my love cards? Let's use the Romance Angels for Shataria. All right, Romance Angels, what messages do you have for Shataria? What message do you have for Shataria? Give us 3 cards. Issue, action, and outcome for Shataria. What do you need her to know in love? What do you want her to know in love? Ooh. Okay, so you got a few things going on, Shataria. First thing is you got reconciliation as the overall energy there. There's somebody that wants to come back. There's an ex. There's somebody that wants to come back into your life, okay? This person, there was deception, okay? So they want to come back. They want forgiveness. And they want you to let go of anything, that happened in the past, okay? They want to reconcile with you. It says someone from your past is returning to your life, okay? Maybe this person is already back in your life, okay? There's a lot of chemistry here between you and somebody. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you guys. And you also have new love. You have new love, okay? And I feel like you and the new love have this chemistry. So there's somebody new coming into your life, okay? There's somebody from the past and there's somebody new. So the ex is still in your energy, still around, while this new person, okay, you've caught the eye of a new person. You're going to be meeting someone very soon if you haven't already met them. And it says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So somebody new is going to come into your energy and you're going to feel like they're the one. This person is going to woo you. This person is going to sweep you off your feet. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. And when things start getting really good, then the ex wants to come back in. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Ooh. Wedding rings. You got wedding rings here. Engagement ring with chemistry. So this is somebody you could possibly get. This person could be the one that you marry. Okay. And then you have self-indulgence with new love. It says focus on self-worth. So I think Spirit is trying to tell you to focus on the new person. You know, you have to have self-worth. Maybe the way the past person did not treat you like, you know, they didn't treat you like you were worthy, right? Going back to them is like accepting whatever they did to you in the past. And you have to be in a place of self-love and know that you deserve better. This person, the new person, is going to actually adore you. They're gonna see you as this, like, their queen, their empress. They're gonna treat you like you're the best thing that has ever happened to them. The past person took you for granted. They were deceptive, right? So you need to give yourself that self-love by being with someone that recognizes who you are. Okay, this could be the one. You have the Phoenix. So this person that's coming into your life, y'all are gonna have something in common to where they've been through a lot of shitty relationships as well. I'm not saying that you guys are gonna trauma bond, but there's something that you guys are gonna have this common ground with, in the sense that they want a relationship where there's an equal give and take, there's chemistry, that the person is focused on them, and you want the same thing. Both of you guys do not want, you know, the type of relationships that you had in the past. Okay, so wedding is in your future. Okay, what are you saying? We have meat, but we haven't. What? We haven't. We have
met, but we aren't in contact yet.
Oh, you've met them? Is that what she's saying?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a new love. Focus on the new, please, not the past. New love, new love. Focus on the new person. Leave the past alone. Next question.
On TikTok, Maylene wants to know if she will be moving to another state.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Maylene be moving to another state? Okay, you have met but not in contact. Oh wow, that's good. That's good. They could be the one. Remember, that's what the card said, and there's gonna be chemistry. Will Maylene be moving to another state, Spirit? Will Maylene be moving to another state? 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 Yes, you will. You have the seven of, you have the Chariot card, but it has a 7 on it. Right now, and I see that you're a lot of anxiety over making the choice on like which state or what you should do. There's like you're in your head a lot, okay? So it's almost like you have multiple possibilities and opportunities, okay, to move. But you have this fear, okay? You have this fear deep within you. It's like all in your head, okay? So you need to, get out of your head. I know you've been fantasizing about moving, a new start and everything, but Spirit said you have to take action. You can't just be like talking about it and thinking about it and fantasizing, daydreaming. You have to actually take steps in this, okay? So I don't know if there's a situation where you keep going back and forth on your decision to move. You need to stand up for yourself. Go ahead and, just take the risk and make a move. But I see you moving. Things are going to finally move forward, okay? You will be moving to another state. I don't know when, but you will be moving. You got 7 and 7. So you got the 7 of Cups and the Chariot, which is the 7. Maybe in 7 months, I'll see you moving. Next question.
Okay, on YouTube, Paula wants to know if her and John will restore their marriage.
Divine Spirit, will Paula and John restore their marriage? Will Paula and John restore their marriage?
You're welcome, Millie.
Will Paula and John restore their marriage? Why is this person asking, what is this? This is the live tarot reading. That's what you ran up on. Yes. Okay. Will Paula and John restore their marriage? 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 Yeah, God bless you too. God bless you. Will Paula and John restore their marriage? Okay, so Paula, we got the Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. So, I feel like your marriage will be restored, okay? After this situation where there was a loss, okay, with the Five of Cups. You know, I see you still crying and grieving over this situation that did happen. Okay. There's research that does need to be done, like more like, you know, you need to look into this situation a little bit more, or your partner does. Okay. So I see that they're still in the energy of, you know, they're still being a little bit calculated and, you know, basically trying to maintain this like stance, you know, like, you know, it's almost like an ego thing, right? But I do feel like at some point they're gonna want to come back in and grow this situation with you again, okay, with the Magician card and the Queen of Pentacles, because they're out there as the Page of Swords, right, exploring and doing things and seeing things, but they're gonna realize that the grass was not greener on the other side, right? They're gonna see that the grass was not greener on the other side. They're gonna regret their actions, right? And they're going to come back in and see if they can try to manifest a relationship with you right now. They see that you're grounded, you're stable, you know. They miss that about you. They miss a lot of things about you. They miss your cooking. They just miss, you know, your overall energy. You know, you're a very nurturing, loving person. I see that your ship's coming in. So they are going to come back in and try to build with you again. But you did find out about whatever they did. There was someone else out there, but they're going to find out that the grass was not greener, and they're going to try to come back in because they want that stability and security back in their life again, which is you. And they're going to try to manifest you back. They could try to manipulate you, create lies, and, you know, and say their reasons for doing whatever they did, but just know that they're coming back. Next question.
On TikTok, Yara wants to know if she will find her life partner this year.
Okay, Yara?
Yes.
Divine Spirit, will Yara find their partner this year? Will Yara find their partner this year? Will Yara find their partner this year? You're going to have a lot of options open to you. Okay. So I don't think you're going to find the partner this year with this no on it, with the Seven of Cups. Spirit wants you to entertain more than one option, maybe date more than one person. Give yourself time so you can make the right decision. So go ahead and put yourself out there, explore all the possibilities that are out there. Okay, use this year to put yourself out there. Just start meeting people with the 7 of Cups. Make so you can have more choices to deal with. I do see you meeting a King of Pentacles. There is somebody that you're gonna meet. You're gonna meet a King of Pentacles, possibly in Scorpio season is when you're gonna meet this person. And I see you guys dating. Okay, y'all are gonna date, and things are gonna definitely move in a very good way. Okay, so you might end up in something serious with a King of Pentacles. And you also have an ex that's going to try to come back into your life as well. So Spirit wants you to keep things open right now, keep things light. Just date multiple people. I'm not saying sleep with multiple people, but you need to date multiple people and get to know each one so you make the best decision for yourself. Next question.
On YouTube, Marina wants to know
You're welcome.
if she should give up on her Pisces.
Okay. Divine Spirit, Marina. Thank you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Give me a like as you come in the live, please. Thank you. And a subscribe or give me a follow. So, question again?
Marina wants to know if she should give up on her Pisces that she's no contact with.
Okay.
She's a Capricorn.
Okay. Divine Spirit, should Marina give? Thank you. Was that Tobias? Thank you so much. Should Marina give up on her Pisces? Should Marina give up on her Pisces? Should Marina give up on her Pisces? Well, Marina, I'm going to say yes, you should, because you have the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands with the 5 of Cups. So this is definitely a loss of, it was something that wasn't good. There was heartbreak, sadness, okay? This person, your Pisces, they have a wall up, okay? They are right now, they're not open to anything right now, okay? So they're holding back from you. They're resisting, they're holding back. They could even have you blocked at this point with the 9 of Wands, okay? They have a wall up. They have a wall up. So their hands are folded. They're not open to any reconciliation at this time, okay? I don't want to tell you to give up, because there's always, possibility for, something changing, because we have the 4 of Swords here, and they're in the prayer position. Their hands are in the prayer position, and it has a no on it. So, I mean, Spirit is saying you can pray about it, but that's a decision you have to make. Is this person worth you praying for this relationship? You have to make that decision. Are they worth it? So this person has rejected you. They have a wall up. They have literally almost blocked you if they haven't. There's been regrets. So I don't know if it's a situation that you really want to pray for. They're apathetic towards this. So I would say you might want to just give up and possibly pray for, something new, something better, someone that's in more of an alignment with you. Okay? So that's the messages that I got. Next question.
On TikTok, Leslie wants to know if Daniel has any intention of fixing things with her in the future.
Her name is Leslie?
Yeah.
Divine Spirit. Thanks for the subscribe. Does Daniel have any intentions of fixing things with Leslie? Does Daniel have any intentions of fixing things with Leslie? Does Daniel have any intentions of fixing things with Leslie? Does Daniel have any intentions of fixing things with Leslie? Mm. Mm. Okay. So Daniel's very toxic, okay? And you have a no with the devil card. You also have the 5 of Pentacles with the no on it as well. So this person is basically still stuck in their toxic behaviors, whatever codependencies, addictions they have to their own vices, whatever they're obsessed with, fetishes they have, habits they have. They're more focused on satisfying that. It could be, so this person steps out, okay, and they will leave you, just leave you feeling abandoned, okay. They go out to get attention from others, they go out to get certain type of attention. So the answer is no.
Okay, on YouTube, Benita wants to know what are Sean's current true feelings for her. He's a family friend / crush.
Okay, her name is Benita
Yes.
and his name is Shan.
Yes.
Divine Spirit, let's see, should I use a different card, different deck? Let's use this one. Divine Spirit, what is Shan's intentions towards Benita? What is Shan's intentions towards Benita? What is Shan's intentions towards Benita? Oh, true feelings. What is Shan's true feelings towards Benita? What is Shan's true feelings towards Benita? What is Shan's true feelings towards Benita? Page of Cups. Okay. So we have the Lovers. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups. The 7 of Swords. So it's very interesting. They're crushing on you for sure. Okay. They have a crush on you. But there's a slight warning with Shan, okay? I feel like they do have some, you see the Page of Cups? I don't want YouTube to flag my video due to this lady's chest exposed. So they're crushing on you, but this love will come with a price to pay, okay? So y'all have the potential of having a serious relationship, a love, a marriage and stuff like that. But it's a situation where, they could have the potential of like doing some underhanded things like cheating, lying, and things like that. It's there because when they party, drink, and have fun, you see there's 3 people here. I'm covering her breast. Anything can happen, okay? And you do have this 3 of Swords here, heartbreak, and the 3 of Cups due to this same partying. Okay, so this person, when they get alcohol in their system, things go down, okay, that you might not like. So, yes, they have feelings for you too. They're attracted to you, but this person has another side to them that, they indulge in things that you might not be so happy about, okay?
Plus, I don't think he wants y'all's families to know. She did say he's a family friend.
Oh, he's a family friend, so possibly keep it a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you hear that? Next question.
On TikTok, give me 5 bands wants to know what are
Give me 5 bands.
I know that's right.
Give me 5 bands.
They want to know if her and Devin are ever gonna get over the problem that they're having right now.
Okay. Divine Spirit will give me 5 bands and Devin get over their problems that they're having right now. will give me 5 bands and Devin get over their problems? Will 5 bands and Devin get over their problems? This jumped out. The Lovers again. Soulmates. Okay, so the problems that y'all have, I feel like maybe you found out something about Devin, okay? You found out that they were going back and forth. They were trying to juggle you and someone else, and you had to make a major decision, okay? Devin is someone that is, he's a good looking guy. He's very confident, but he's focused on his wand, if you know what I mean. So I don't see you guys getting over the problem that you guys had because he's still stuck in his ways. He has a huge ego. He's also very prideful, and he's still at that energy where he goes back and forth. What I do see for you is a new beginning with a new person, okay? With a new person. Spirit is asking you to release this burden, release this person because they've brought you too much stress. They're draining your energy, okay? It's going to be too much of a weight on your shoulder. The new person will treat you much better, will show you more attention, will treat you like you're worthy, right? So that's what I see for you. Next question.
On YouTube, Tobias wants to know if Tobias? I've only ever heard Tobias.
Some people pronounce it either way, but go ahead.
Tobias wants to know, do you see him being financially stable?
Okay. Let's see. Divine Spirit. Will Tobias be financially stable? Will Tobias be financially stable? Will Tobias be... Oh, you're welcome, Marina. She said, I love the way hearing you say my name. Oh, you're welcome. Will Tobias. Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Just read the questions over there.
Will Tobias be financially stable? Thank you for breaking that down for us, Tobias. Will Tobias be financially stable, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tobias be financially stable. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, you will. You're going to be successful. You got the 6 of Wands. There's something that you could... 6 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Hermit. There's something that you could do, like, on your own, okay? This is like, I don't know, maybe start your own business, okay? There's something creative, right? That if you put yourself out there, right? Maybe on the internet or online or something, it's gonna just blow up. There's something creative. I don't know what it is, but it's something creative, something you're passionate about. There's something you could do that you're very passionate about, right? That if you were to put it out there, it's going to go viral. It's going to just like blow up, because the 6 of Wands is someone that this is fame. This is success. This is public recognition. This is being in the spotlight. A lot of people are going to notice you. If you're selling something, if you create something, put something out there. People are going to go for it. The Lovers card. This is something very major choice you can do. I don't know if it has something to do with like connecting people or like a partnership or something with the Lovers card, but the 6 of Wands and the Lovers card, there's a major Maybe there's somebody that could actually help you with this, okay? But this is like working on by yourself, right? So if you're working for someone right now, I'm not saying go ahead and leave your job, but you need to go within. It's going to take a lot of wisdom and knowledge. There's some type of information that you have within you. You're very wise, you're very knowledgeable about something. Maybe you're supposed to create a platform where you teach people or show people, this is the wise person, this is the hermit. You see, they have the light, they're enlightened. There's some information that you can actually put out there that will put you on a very big audience where a lot of people notice you, and something can just go viral just out of nowhere. It's going to be shocking. So yeah, financially, if you were to do that, you'll be very successful. So I don't know if there's any creative projects you used to do. Maybe go within yourself, something you did as a child, a teenager. I don't know what you're into, but if you were to tap into it, that's where your wealth is going to come from. That's where your wealth is going to come from. Okay?
On TikTok, thank you for the gift.
Thank
Grace.
you.
Grace wants to know if she will get a solution to her current problem soon.
Hi, Grace. Okay, Divine Spirit, will Grace get a solution to her problem soon? Will Grace get a solution to her problem soon? You're welcome, Tobias. You're welcome. Will Grace get a solution to her problem soon? Put yourself out there. I don't know what it is. Only you know. There's a project you can do. Do some research, but there's one move you're going to make. Oh, you make music. Oh, my goodness. You got fame. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Yeah. Yes. You're talented with the Hermit card. You're real talented. Okay. Thank you. Give me that question again. Thank you for the gift.
Grace wants to know if she will get a solution to her problem.
Divine
soon.
Spirit, will Grace get a solution to their problem very soon? Will Grace get a solution to their problem very soon? Will Grace get a solution to their problem very soon? Will Grace get a solution? Thank you, guys. Will Grace get a solution to their problem very soon? Yes. Yes, you will. You will get a solution. Once you take control of this situation, right? Take full control of this situation. Maybe a father figure. There's a man that could come in and help you. I don't know if you need you're going through some type of change in your life. Something happened all of a sudden, maybe some type of maybe the rug was pulled from up under you. But this thing that is happening is to kind of shift you into a new beginning, okay? But there is help here for you. There's help here. You just have to, ask, okay? There's somebody in your life that could be of help. They're a man. There's a man here. I don't know if he's a father figure. He could be a boss, but he's somebody older that could be of help to you. I see you're going through some major transformation or endings in your life. You ended a cycle, something ended, but it was destined for this situation to happen. The universe is causing this shift in your life, right? Okay, so but things are going to definitely be resolved, okay? You have support out there. You just have to open your eyes so you can see them. I don't know if this is someone that's an ex that could want to help you, or some type of masculine or father figure or boss. There's somebody older, a male, that has the resources to be of help to you, okay? So that's the answer to your question.
Jess on TikTok, thank you for the gift.
Thanks for the gift, Jess.
She asks, will her and Evan get married?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Jess and Evan get married? Will Jess and Evan get married? 444 on the clock. Will Jess and Evan get married? Will Jess and Evan get married? Well, not on the clock, but on time. Will Jess and Evan get married?
Well, no.
Not the clock, but I just saw it on the timer. Will Jess and Evan get married? Wheel of Fortune. Will Jess and Evan get married? Whew. Will Jess and Evan get married? Oh boy. Okay, so you have a maybe with the you have a maybe here with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But it's a situation where you have to decide what's in your highest good, okay? I feel like this is a situation where you need to follow your intuition with the Queen of Cups, okay? Because what's her man's name again?
Evan.
Evan has some ways about him, that might be, a bit. I feel like you're gonna find out something about him, okay? He seeks adventures sometimes, okay? So you might want to not be in a haste. Do more research about him before you jump into a marriage, okay? Because I feel like something is definitely going to shift in your situation. You're going to find out something, okay, that's going to cause you to want to walk away from this situation. So you need to do more research on Evan. There's more to find out about them before you consider going into a marriage, because we have the Knight of Wands here. There's a side of him that you don't know yet, okay? So Spirit wants you to be curious and research, do a background check, or even a simple Google search. Just, it's not hard. Find out about this guy before you tie the knot, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is here. The universe will flip this so fast, okay? And it's not gonna be a nice thing to experience. So that's the answer to your question. Your intuition has already told you what you need because you're the Queen of Cups. So you already feel something. Trust your gut. Next question.
Devon on YouTube asks for a general reading.
Okay, let's give a general reading. What deck? I'll use this. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for Devon? What messages do you have for Divine Spirit? What messages do you have for Devon? Ooh, we just don't want to go back in. Ace of Cups. New love. New love is on the way. Ooh, you got some wishes being fulfilled. You need to get out of your head. Oh, you need to get out of your head. You need to stop self-sabotaging your blessings. You got some blessings coming in, dear. It's taking its time. Maybe you might feel like it's not coming. You've been around all this toxic energy. Things never work out. This, like that, but you got this new love coming into your life. Somebody loves you, or they will love you. You got new love. Remember when I was shuffling this card, did not want to go back in, the Ace of Cups. So you have a new beginning that's coming in. It's like something you've wished for, right? The Nine of Cups, your wishes are here, but I don't know why you have the Eight of Swords. You feel like you're stuck. You can't see a way out. You don't even see these blessings coming in. You're very stubborn, refusing to see the truth. Six of Wands, you're successful. Be in a place of gratitude. Just start thanking, when you wake up in the morning, just be in a place of gratitude. Just start thanking God, the universe, for blessings you see in your life right now. It's going to open up to more things, okay? There's blessings here. You got the Ace of Cups, you got new love coming in, but there's some toxic habits that you have that could put you in this, position where you sabotage, you block your blessings. You're the devil working in your life. You're being your own enemy. Okay. So step out of that energy, start moving in a positive direction, bring healing, harmony back in your life. You got maybe money's coming too. Love and money is coming into your life. Okay. So that's what I see. You got some blessings coming in. They're going to come in very fast. Oh my God. You got some good things coming in. I don't know why you're like this. Cleanse your energy. Maybe even take a spiritual bath. So these things all your blessings can start coming in because they're here. You got 3 new beginnings. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, right? But you don't see it. Look at how you're lying there, right? And all these blessings are just waiting. So step out of your own way. Stop blocking your blessings. If you're having a lot of negative thoughts, negative feelings, maybe take a spiritual bath, do a cleansing. And then all of these things are going to just start happening all of a sudden. They're like right at your door. Next question.
On YouTube,
TikTok.
on TikTok, Nene wants to know if Cody cut her off completely for good.
Divine Spirit, did Cody cut Mimi off for good? You're welcome. Did Cody cut Mimi off for good? Did Cody cut Mimi off for good? That jumped out, the Sun card, yes. And you need to be happy about that. You need to celebrate. Yes, the Sun card, which is the most positive card in the deck. It has a yes on it. They cut you off for good. And thank your God that they did. This ending is a blessing. Okay? The fact that because it could have been really bad. You have a new beginning. Move on to the new, the fresh new energy. Yes, they cut you off for good, but joy is here. The sun is out. Woo! Next question. Thanks for the subscribe.
On YouTube, Jody asks, does Dee still see potential in a relationship with her?
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Dee still see potential in a relationship with Jody? Does Dee still see potential in a relationship with Jody? Does Dee still see potential in a relationship with Jody? You got the Queen of Swords with a yes, okay?
You're welcome.
You have another yes with the Chariot card. And a yes with the Page of Cups. So I do see that an apology is needed here because something did happen. There was some regrets and sadness over, I don't know if it was D something, but definitely, or if D cuts you off, because the Queen of Swords is here, they usually cut somebody off with their sword. They speak their truth. They're going to tell you exactly how it is. But I feel like this Cancer season, somebody's going to come back in with an apology. So if it was you that was in the wrong, what's Jody saying? He's my boss, but he's ghosted me and will only reply to comments about work. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like they're going to definitely come around. Okay. And I don't know if you were the one that was in the wrong. Go ahead and apologize with the Page of Cups. Or if they were the person in the wrong, they will apologize. But I do see things moving forward this Cancer season. Cancer season starts tomorrow all the way to when?
July 22nd.
July 22nd. That's when you're going to see movement. I see an apology coming in very soon, okay? After this, like, you see this is how they're feeling, okay? So I see that happening. If that was you that hurt them, I'm looking for a new job as we speak. Oh, okay. I mean, that's why they say don't date on the job. Don't shit where you eat, because it's like it just makes it uncomfortable, having to come to work. But I do see I do see whether you get a new job, I see you moving forward, but I do see you guys connecting again. And I see an apology here. I do see that this Cancer season, okay? So just know that. Next question.
Nyla asks, is my boyfriend sincere or faithful to me?
Divine Spirit, is Nyla's boyfriend faithful to her? 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 Is Nyla's boyfriend faithful to her?
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, you have... This is interesting. You got the 10 of Wands, you got the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. I don't like all these threes, okay? But
I would say he hasn't done anything, but he is feeling like weighed down by the relationship. And I do think he looks outward for things to like, you know.
yeah, because you got all yeses. So he's been faithful, but, you know, look at how he's feeling. He feels very stressed out and overburdened by this connection with you. I don't know if he feels like he feels restricted or if it's just like he's taken for granted, right? He feels he's been working very hard on trying to, you know, build this relationship into something and not being appreciated. So he might be more focused on whatever he does for work or school just to take his mind off of you and the stress that he's feeling in this relationship. So he hasn't actually cheated, but he's like interacting with others and maybe friends, coworkers, people that he does, you know. For him, it's like it's almost like it gives him satisfaction to avoid, if you guys have a lot of arguments, it's stressing him out. And a warning is that you would push him into cheating. Okay, he hasn't done it yet, but you're pushing him in that direction. Watch communication. Make sure that you're not like overly, you know, harsh with your words, nagging, stressing, and things like that. Next question.
Thank you for the gift, Grace. She wants to know if William is the person that will help her fix her current problem.
Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Jody. Okay, Grace wants to know if
William will help her fix her current problem.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will William help Grace fix her problem? Will William help Grace fix her problem? Will William help Grace fix her problem? Don't forget to give me a like, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate all the love. Will William help Grace fix their problems? Will William help Grace
You're welcome, Neela.
her problems? Will William help Grace fix her problems? Okay, so I mean, initially, they're gonna take action and you know try to. They're gonna be like active as far as trying to help you, you know, with this problem. They have all the intentions of helping you and everything, but I feel like at some point they're gonna go stalemate. Okay, maybe this problem is more than what they can do. You know, they're limited with the resources that they have to help you, because we start off with the Knight of Wands with the yes, right? They're fast moving, so they're gonna be very active. They have all intentions to help you, but with the Page of Swords and the no there, and the Hangman with the no, tells me that they're limited with what they can do. So they're going to get to a point where they're going to kind of like release it and just be at a standstill. I think something is, or someone is going to probably prevent them from doing much. I don't know if it's going to be at risk of their relationship or friendship, you know. So what do you think? It's a weird one.
Um, I feel like William,
Thanks for
if
the gift.
you go to him for help for this problem, he may be someone who has like more confidence in himself than his actual ability. Because, like you said,
He's limited.
yeah,
Like he wants to do it. He's confident, but he doesn't really have everything. He doesn't have enough knowledge, or
yeah,
there's something that he just doesn't have enough of
information and access.
information or resources or access to be able to fully help you. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay.
You might have to turn to a woman.
Yeah. There's a Queen of Swords here that has wisdom, that has knowledge, that could be of help. She's a friend. There's a woman in your friends group that could be more of a help. I feel like the Queen of Swords, I mean, think about it. She's a queen. This is a knight, right? So a queen is always higher than a knight. So she's more wiser. She's holding her sword. It's the sword of wisdom, knowledge. So she has more wisdom and resources. She's also a friend. She's somebody that you know. There's somebody in your friends group that could actually help you a little bit better. Just it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. Next question.
On YouTube, Venetia wants to know what feelings David has towards her, and yeah.
Divine Spirit, what feelings does Venetia have? What does David have towards Venetia? What feelings does David have towards Venetia? What feelings does David have towards Venetia? What feelings does David have towards Venetia?
You're welcome, Grace.
You're welcome, Grace. This deck is calling me. Let me just bring it out. Okay, so David's feelings towards you. It looks like he wants to take a risk, a chance on this situation with you. Okay, he's definitely considering taking a leap of faith in this relationship. He feels like you're very like stable, responsible. You know, you're very caring, but he's still trying to decide. He hasn't made a decision yet. Okay, so he's going back and forth in his mind on this situation. You know, it's giving him anxiety. He's not sure if it's if he should take that risk. Okay, let me clarify. Clarify this Fool card, Spirit. What is this Fool card trying to say? What is this Fool card? What is this? Two of Swords again. So she's trying to make a decision on this situation. He's feeling like it might be a bit risky. Maybe there's some things that he's not seeing. Maybe he feels a little bit concerned that you could possibly hurt him or he could suffer. I feel like he's been through hurt before, and he doesn't want to make a decision blindly. You know, he's had a past relationship that didn't work out, you know, where things didn't work out and he had to, you know, move on from the drama, from the negativity, and he's just afraid of making that same mistake again. So he's holding back to see. Maybe you're noticing that he's holding back a little bit. He's just trying to make sure that he's making the right decision. He could be talking to friends, you know, trying to get their opinion on things, okay, to make sure that he makes a good decision. He's also finding out more information about you, doing his research, okay, so he can make a wise decision, okay? So that's what I'm getting.
Charmaine on TikTok wants to know if Mustafa still loves her.
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Mustafa still love Charmaine? 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 Ooh. Does Mustafa still love Charmaine? There's been drama, Charmaine, between you and Mustafa. They're standing their ground. They're being very defensive. I feel like Mustafa is he's holding back from you, okay? He's not letting you in his energy. Five of Wands clarifying the Five of Wands. Wow. Okay, so he's entertaining other options right now, okay? I'm not seeing love. I mean, he's missing you, the nurturing part of you.
I feel like there's like an overall, you know, you can love someone because there's history there, but
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that he's in love with you at this time. And there has been a lot of like conflict, and he is like walling you off right now. Plus, he doesn't really know what to make of the situation anymore. Like, I think things between you and him have been like left in the air, and he is weighing.
The options. I don't know if you guys have children together. I'm not sure if you all have kids together, you know, but there's something that he feels this connection towards you about. Yes, she will always have a place in my heart, but there's been drama, the conflict. He's very defensive right now, and he has a wall up, not letting you in. He's trying to, you know, he just wants to, you know, he's dealing with someone that's taken his mind off of the negativity, the drama. Maybe there's somebody or places he goes to where he interacts with people that gets his mind off of the drama. Okay, so he has a nostalgic love towards you, you know, but he has to make a decision if he wants to come back home with you, or home with a group of people, his friends. Next question.
Valencia, she asks, what are Pharrell's current feelings towards her?
Okay, this Divine Spirit, what is Pharrell's? I want to use it. This deck is like speaking.
Yeah,
What is
I love that deck too.
is it Pharrell?
Pharrell, you're welcome.
You're welcome. What is Pharrell's current feelings towards Valencia? What is Pharrell's current feelings towards Valencia? Ooh, that's strong. Three of Cups. Friendship. Ten of Pentacles. The Sun. So, interesting. So he feels like you're someone that can help him, you know, move from something negative to something positive. Maybe you came into his life when he, you know, had just ended a situation, and you brought that happiness and joy to his life. You know, he loves the way you guys hang out. You know, when y'all go out and spend time out, you know, he has fun with you. Okay, he definitely wants something long term with you, wants you in his life, wants to build, you know, grow with you. Just the ultimate happiness. You bring him a lot of joy. So I feel like he sees you as someone that he's going to be in a long-term relationship with. It's given more like a long-term friendship. Okay, it's given like a friendship, but a friend for life. Something like that. That's what I'm seeing right now.
They're on bad terms now, but she's trying to fix things. So that's what that Three of Swords was.
Oh, was that them? Okay, because there was a Three of Swords there.
You're welcome. Lena on TikTok asks, is Nick going to reach out to her?
Lena?
Yeah.
Divine Spirit, is Nick going to reach out for Lena? I'm going to leave in 15 minutes. Will Nick reach out to Lena? Will Nick reach out? Thanks for the gift. Will Nick reach out to Lena? 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 I feel like they are, because I saw the Judgment card. Will Nick reach out to Lena, Spirit? Yes, they are. They're going to reach out, you know. They're in regrets, okay? But they're hoping and wishing that you would, be more open to receiving them again, okay? Be caring and loving to them again. That's what they're hoping for. After this loss, this ending, and regrets, they're gonna reach out. Right now, they still feel a little bit like conflicted. They're focused on whatever negativity that happened between you guys, but they're definitely gonna reach out to try to fix things with you. Next question.
Thank you, Jenny, for the gift. She asks,
Thank you.
will Steven and her talk again after telling him that she's losing interest?
Divine Spirit, will Stephen and Jenny talk again? 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 Yes, y'all are a match though. Y'all are the King and Queen of Wands. Y'all will talk again, but I mean, healing is necessary. Patience is required. Patience is required with the Temperance card, okay? But you guys are the King and Queen of Wands. Right now, y'all backs are turned to each other. Y'all are not seeing eye to eye. But this is your counterpart. This is your person, right? Both of y'all are being very stubborn right now, maybe pride, ego, but I do see both of you guys are not happy about this situation. If you notice that you're thinking about him when you're, in bed, worrying, sad, they're doing the same thing. Both of you guys are matching. Your energies are matching. Something about Sagittarius. I don't know if anybody's a Sag.
They really are a match.
This is your person, my dear. This is your partner. This is your love. Two of Cups. I feel like you guys are gonna definitely start communicating again very soon, okay? The Eight of Wands. So there's gonna be communication. But peace has to be restored. Balance has to be restored. This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate, literally. Both of you guys have to be in a place where y'all are ready to kind of like bring that balance and that peace back into the relationship, and not trying to, it's like, I'm not going to be the first one to call. I'm not going to be the first one. I'm not going to be the first one to break, that kind of thing. Somebody has to be the bigger person, because this is your person. This is your person. Y'all are completely alike. The way you guys think, and you guys both are missing each other so badly. They miss you, you miss them. And that's your person. And I see you guys getting back together. Just give it some time. It's going to naturally unfold, okay? Next question.
User 35 asks, what are A's current feelings towards her?
Okay. Divine Spirit, what are A's current
You're welcome, Jenny.
feelings? You're welcome. Towards user 35. What are A's current feelings towards user 35? What are A's current feelings towards user? Oop. These cards are just jumping out. They're very slippery. The Hangman. Ooh. So A is trying to release himself from something to where he's going to be able to, offer you this relationship, right? Maybe they're stuck in a situation. They could be stuck or just getting out of a relationship, that they were in. They're trying to completely free themselves from something so that they can be available to you, to date you, because this is the elder of Pentacles, which is pretty much the King of Pentacles. So they definitely want to offer you this, you know, they're looking at everything. They're reviewing the situation, what they, you know, invested somewhere, you know, just trying to see if this is something that they want to take this chance on. I feel like they're getting help and assistance from others, advice on what to do and how to release themselves from a situation where their hands were tied. They couldn't really do anything in this situation. They do have the intentions of dating you. They feel like they see, when they look at you, they love the fact that you are able to balance yourself. You know, you have like, you're able to like mold yourself in whatever situation that you're in. You know how to be sexy when it's time to be sexy. Then you're able to be very corporate, reserved, you know, formal when you need to be. They just love the way you dress and the way you carry yourself. There's so many facets, so many different sides of you, and each one is exciting, right? They want to see themselves in a very like stable long-term relationship with you. They could even want to potentially marry you in the future. They see a new beginning with you. They see happiness with you. Wow. So they're trying to tie up all loose ends that they have and release themselves from anything that could cause any problems with them being in a long-term relationship with you. So this person definitely wants to date you and have a long-term relationship, like a marriage with you in the future. Next question.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank you.
Christine asks, does D want to be with her?
Everybody's dating a D. Hopefully it's the same
I
D.
know, right?
Okay. Does D want to be in a relationship with Christina? Does D want to be in a relationship with Christina? Does D want to be in a relationship with Christina? Does D want to be in a relationship with Christina? Okay, so we got the Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Nine of Pentacles. That's my time. No, I'm joking. I do have.
We'll take two more.
Two more questions. Okay, so, well, they're really going back and forth in their head about this situation.
Does he want to be in a relationship?
It's almost like because the Nine of Pentacles is here. That's somebody that's single, that's independent. So they do kind of enjoy that aspect of their life, right? They're moving towards that. So I feel like, I don't think they want a relationship right now. Okay. I feel like you need to wait a little bit. They will transition to that point where they want a relationship, okay, but there's a little waiting period here, okay. You need to let things kind of grow, okay. With the Sun card, I feel like they want to have fun right now, you know, in a good way. They just want to enjoy, they're still enjoying their singlehood, you know, their independence. I feel like they just left, you know,
the Five of Swords overall.
yeah, they just left like something negative, you know, so
but they do enjoy your
they really enjoy her company.
Yeah.
You know, you make them very, very happy. But I feel like this person hasn't been single that long and they want to kind of still enjoy that little freedom, you know, even though they do enjoy being in your energy. And I feel like after a certain period of time, you guys are gonna be in a relationship. Two of Cups, but there's a little slight waiting period, and you want to definitely give them that waiting period. It's a good thing. It's going to favor you. You don't want a situation where somebody just leaves a relationship and they're in with you and you're like a rebound. Give them time to fully heal so that you can get the best version of them. Okay. Next question.
Gigi asks, does Gavin care that he hurt her?
Divine Spirit, does Gavin care that he hurt Gigi? 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 Yes, he cares. He does care. He cares that he hurt you. Because he feels like you are his, you know, he felt that you were the one because he's the emperor and you're the empress. This is a couple right here. He actually felt that you were the one. He wanted an equal give and take, but yes, he did hurt you. There's the 10 of swords here. Okay, he is gonna try to come back. Okay, and I saw this when I was shuffling. So he does regret his actions. This is how he feels. You see that right there? Sad and regretful. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be single for a little bit, and then there's gonna be a slight break between you and him, but then he's gonna come back to ask for forgiveness. Card. Okay, he feels he made a poor judgment in what he did. He feels like you're his person. Like he fumbled you. Okay, you're the full package. You're the ultimate female any man would want, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, he's gonna come back to, he regrets it deeply. Okay.
Malni asks, will her and her husband fix their marriage before divorce?
What's her name?
Malni.
Malni.
Malnie.
Oh, okay. Divine Spirit will Malni.
You're welcome.
Before divorce?
Mhm.
Divine Spirit will Malni and her husband fix their marriage before divorce. Will Malni and her husband fix their marriage before divorce? Will Malni and her husband fix their marriage before divorce? Will Malni and her husband fix their marriage before divorce? Ooh. That one don't want to be picked. Wow. Wow. The Moon card, the Three of Swords, and the Star. And then the Two of Pentacles as the overall energy. So, I do see there was deception. I do see the disappointment, the heartache, the sadness. But there is hope. There is hope. Yeah, there's hope for you guys to fix this, because the reason why I'm saying that is the Star card is here. Now, before the divorce is questionable because these two are major arcanas and the Moon came before the Star card. So it's very possible, it's very, very possible that, this could take place, okay, with the Moon card. And the Moon clears things away, right? So I feel like you're gonna, and energies can change because it's energy, right? We can change this energy, but I do feel like there is this sadness, okay? Because you asked, can it be saved before the divorce? And we got two no's first, right? So I feel like it could go through this heartbreak, this ending. But, and I say a but, the last card is the Star with the yes. So that's hope. That's like healing. That's restoration. Using the where a higher power steps in to fix things. So if this ends up in a divorce, I see you guys coming back together. The universe will step in and fix things. It's showing that if you actually pray and call upon God, pray for this relationship, pray for this situation, things can actually turn around, okay? Have faith, have call on spirit, call on God, whoever you believe in, to step into this situation. A miracle can happen with the star card, okay? Star card kind of represents a miracle, but this moon and this three of swords came first. So you could experience this first. You could be experiencing this right now, and you need to have faith. You need to have, maybe say prayers, okay? Trust in a higher power to come and bring a miracle to your relationship. Okay? So, that was 2 questions, right?
Yep.
Well, let me take one more.
We'll take one on YouTube.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take one more before I go, okay? Been on here for way too long.
Crystal asks, when will she find a new job and get out of the situation?
Okay. When? So that's a timing. Bring out my timing chart.
Yes, boss.
I'm gonna pull one card and we're gonna give you a timing. Divine Spirit. When will Chris? Do you want to put it there? I'm sorry about that, guys. Sometimes these people here. Divine Spirit, when will
I'm
Chris?
not getting paid.
When will Crystal find another job? I saw Leo. That you could be. This keep jumping out. It could be in Leo season.
No, right around the corner.
It keep jumping out. The 8 of Wands.
I'm sorry.
8 of Wands.
November to December.
So November 23rd to December 2nd. November 23rd to December 2nd is a good time. The energies will be very good for you to find a new job. So, I mean, you can start now looking, but that will probably be the best time, okay? So on that note, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. If I didn't get to your question, I apologize. I've been on here for over 2 hours. And I need to go. My energy, my spirit guys have been working tirelessly. If you did get your message read, I'm going to save this live. So come on over to my YouTube so you can watch your live. Okay. Give me a like if you didn't give me a like. Send me a donation, whatever you do to support this channel.
Subscribe.
So I can keep coming back to do these readings for you guys, okay? Sending you all much, much love. I will be back again soon, okay? On that note, have a blessed day, evening, wherever you're watching me from. Bye-bye.